the way I see it, it for me was less about the emotions and it's more about the pleasure. And ultimately, we actually fall into a pleasure trap. And you can see that in all areas of our lives, that we keep repeating things that we think are pleasurable, but pleasure is not happiness. And we don't realize that. So we keep pressing the button and we get a little hit of pleasure. You know, you hook up with someone or you eat that cake or you go watch the movie or do whatever. And you keep hitting the button of getting the pleasure, but it doesn't last. And what happens when you don't get the pleasure? Well, there's pain, there's disappointment, there's dissatisfaction. And so a lot of the open relationship polyamory circles, they do have people in there who are not willing to look at what's really underneath. Because when you take the pleasure away, when you take the distractions away, what's going to happen to you? What's going to happen when you have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and you're just with yourself? And that's one of the questions I explored on this kind of self-discovery is I did those days where I didn't have a phone, didn't have a book, didn't have a computer, and didn't have a plan. And what I realized is that I'm miserable by myself. How come? I'm the one thing that's always there. And so when I was doing those purposeless days, that's when I really start to see the issue I was facing, and the issue that many people are facing, and that we then overlay through all different ways of coping.